Yo, what is up, Sex Beach Crazy Rabbit here, and today I'm showing you guys the top 5 Call of Duty Zombies perks. Now this is everything from World War perks to Black Ops 2 perks, and in this list we're going to be excluding Jug for obvious reasons. Now this is not my personal opinion, I got this from doing straw polls, asking around on live streams, and asking around on Twitter. So if you guys would like to have a say in the next top 5, make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and let's go and get this shit started. Alright, coming in at number 5 is going to be an oldie buddy goodie, Speed Cola, which has been with us since Verrucht, and has been in almost every single Zombies map since then, leading up to Origins. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in a lot more Zombies maps once Black Ops 3 or whatever church is going to call it drops. Now Speed Cola costs 3,000 points and decreases your load time by 50%, and also allows you to rebuild barriers faster if you're playing in World War Black Ops 1, but on Black Ops 2 you do not get this effect. Speed Cola is one of those perks that everyone just has to grab. It's one of those perks that really don't do much, but what it actually does, it helps you out so much. Since it makes you reload faster, you don't really want to kill someone as much. So say you have a machine gun and it takes 20 years to reload, you're not really going to kill someone if it takes only half that time. Well, you might if it actually did still take 10 years, you might really want to kill someone. But Speed Cola is definitely one of those necessary perks that everyone just has to grab. It's been with us since the beginning, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be with us to the end, so let's go ahead and get on number 4. Alright, coming in at number 4 is going to be Stamina Up, which was first introduced in Ascension. Stamina Up costs 2,000 points, and it increases your movement speed by 7%, and also increases your sprint duration by 100%. So basically what this means is you're going to turn into Usain Bolt when you're outrunning these zombies. You're going to be running fast, and you're going to be sprinting for longer distances. So this really helps if you have like a heavy weapon like a light machine gun or a sniper rifle, or really anything that slows your mobility down. Stamina Up is there for you, and it just also helps you run faster in general. So if you have like a submachine gun, you're going to be zooming in and out of zombies. They're not even going to be able to touch you. This is a perk that I always grab if I'm going for far rounds or if I'm just playing in general. I always grab Stamina Up because it helps me so much. It just keeps you way ahead of the zombies, and you really never have to worry about the zombies coming up and hitting you from behind because you can always just outrun them with Stamina Up. So Stamina Up is definitely one of my personal favorite perks. So I can see why this perk made this list. It's super helpful, especially when you're playing on a big map like Transit or even Origins for that matter when you're running through the mud pit. This perk can help you in so many different ways, and it's definitely one of my favorite perks. So let's go ahead and get on number 3. Alright, number 3 is going to be Electric Cherry, which is only in 2 maps, Mob of the Dead and Origins, which is kind of disappointing because this is personally one of my favorite perks. Along with Stamina Up, this is one of those perks that I just always grab. This perk costs 2,000 points, and when you buy it, you actually get this really cool effect. So when you reload, lightning bursts out around you and can actually injure and stun the zombies. And the lightning strength is actually depending on how full your clip is. So if your clip has a lot of ammo in it, the lightning around you is not going to be as strong. So the less ammo you have, the stronger your lightning is actually going to be. So if you reload when you have an empty clip, it's going to be at its full effect. But if you reload after shooting only 1 bullet, it's really not going to be as strong. Now this perk has saved my ass so many times. So say you're just running down a hallway and a zombie comes out from the side of you, and you just reload real quick, it's going to stun that zombie, giving you that extra time to outrun him. This perk can help you in a number of different ways. That's probably the main reason I actually get this perk, is so if I ever get trapped in a corner, you actually get that extra couple seconds to actually think or shoot your way out of it, because once you stun those zombies, you're not going to be able to move for a couple seconds, and you get that time. Or if you're lucky enough and they were actually injured already, you can actually kill them. So this perk has helped me out so many ways, and I can see why I was ranked number 3. So let's go ahead and get on number 2. Alright, taking the number 2 spot is going to be Double Tap Root Beer, mainly Double Tap 2.0. I think this is what a lot of people thought when I actually mentioned Double Tap. I'm going to consider them the same thing because they basically are the same exact thing. Double Tap 2.0 is only available in Black Ops 2, and the original Double Tap was only available in World War and Black Ops 1. Alright, now Double Tap, the name has been with us since Verrucht and has been almost every single Call of Duty Zombies maps leading up to Origins, and will definitely make a return in Black Ops 3 or whatever church is going to call it. Now Double Tap costs 2,000 points and increases the player's fire rate by 25%. But if you have Double Tap 2.0, which you can only get in Black Ops 2, there's a chance that if you shoot a bullet, 2 bullets will fire out instead of 1, which essentially doubles your damage. And this only works on guns that shoot lead, so if you're shooting like a ray gun or something, it's not going to work. You have to actually shoot bullets, you can't shoot anything else. So if you shoot like rocket launchers or anything, it's not going to work. You have to actually be shooting bullets. So this is a weapon that really helps you on early rounds, and can even make weapons that wouldn't necessarily be so good once you start to get up there even better, because you're essentially just doubling the damage that they do. So for an example, the Galil stops working around round 30, up around 30s, and once you get up there, the Galil stops working. But if you have Double Tap 2.0, you're going to be able to take it a little bit farther than you normally would. So this perk can really help you in a lot of different ways. But once you get up to high rounds, this perk's just essentially going to be worthless. That's why I really never grab it, because you're never really going to use it once you really get up there. But I can see why this perk is a fan favorite. It really is amazing. So let's go ahead and get on number 1. Alright, taking the number 1 spot goes to PhD Flopper, which was first available in Ascension and was available throughout Black Ops 1. And once we had Black Ops 2, it sort of just faded out of existence. Treyarch was like, haha, fuck you, you're not getting it. You could obtain it through a persistent perk, which I really don't even count that because you lose it so easily. And you could also obtain it in a couple other side maps, but really the only main map that you could actually get it in was Origins. Once you got it out of the Der Wonder Fizz, or the Wonder Jizz machine as I like to call it in Origins. PhD Flopper costs 2,000 points and does a lot of stuff for you. So one, it makes you immune to explosive damage, which I really love. It also makes you immune to falling damage. Now this is the reason I always get this perk, is because it makes you immune to falling damage. I can't tell you how many times I haven't had PhD Flopper and I'm about ready to jump off a ledge and a zombie just swipes me and you get hit and then you fall to the ground, you take that falling damage and then you just die. That's happened to me so many times and it's so frustrating. So that's one of the reasons I always grab PhD Flopper, is for that no falling damage, and the immunity explosive damage is pretty cool. And there's also one more effect, so if you dive to prone off a height or something, so right here you can see I'm diving off the staircase, you're going to get an explosion right around you, and the explosion can actually kill zombies up till round 20, so after round 20 it's just going to damage them. So once you get to round 20 you're just going to be injuring them from there on out, but it's still pretty good to have on early rounds. And isn't really something you're going to actually use unless you're just trying to have fun with it, because I've really never used this unless me and my friends are just fucking around. So that part of the perk is just more something to mess around with and more something to have fun with than actually using zombies. If every single perk was in every single map, the 4 perks that I would always grab would be PhD Flopper, Jug, Stamina Up, and Electric Chair. Those would be my 4 main perks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm very curious to know, do you guys agree with this list? If not, go ahead in the comments, tell me why you don't agree, and tell me what you think should be where. And I also want to know, what is your 4 main perks? So if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.